Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again for those tuning in on the simulcast on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and on X. We're glad you all could be with us today. Going to bring in our friends over on IG so they can be part of our chat. And last but certainly not least, going to connect with our friends over on Amazon Live. Have a first timer that's joining me here at Cyrus Webb Presents today. Excited about our conversation together to let you guys be able to find out not only about her podcast, but also her platform. And we're now live on the Amazon Live side with Cyrus Webb Presents. Going to type you guys in a welcome message over there. If you guys are new to us on Amazon, welcome. Make sure you guys do hit that follow button, either here in this corner or down below. Angela Ingram is making her first appearance with us here at Cyrus Webb Presents. We're going to talk to her about her podcast, I've Got Something to Say, but also about the platform she's been able to build to not only be able to have conversations, but also to be able to introduce herself and also the thoughts of others as well. If you guys are not staying connected with Angela, we'll let you guys know how to be able to find her. But Angela, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Cyrus. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you.
Look, the pleasure is definitely all mine. Congratulations to you, first of all, on the success of I've Got Something to Say. I want to begin there because, Angela, that is a place where a lot of people have gotten to know you. What has it been like for you to see the way that it has grown and also people have responded to the podcast?
It's been surprising and both rewarding because it was nothing that I ever thought I would do. It was not in my plan. I will tell you that it was in God's plan, and it happened by accident.
Yeah. Look, I think sometimes some of the greatest things happen that way, don't they,
Right,
Angela? So, Angela,
right.
hey, cool PJam, hello to you. Good to be able to see you. Katrina Kelly, hello to you over there on IG as well. So let's talk about. I love the name of the show. I've Got Something to Say. When did you first realize, Angela, that you had a voice, that you had something you wanted to share with the world?
Well, I was always posting how I felt on Facebook, especially politically, especially in these times. But leading up to the election and all through all of that, I was posting how I felt. And my daughter was like, "Mom, you know what?" Because I really wanted to sing. My thing was, I'm going to sing. I'm going to be this big star and whatnot. And I didn't really push myself like I should have or could have or would have. So that didn't pan out. So then I said, well, I'm going to manage bands. That's going to be my big thing. This is what I'm going to do. That didn't pan out. So my daughter was like, Mom, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of this. You're always on Facebook saying how you feel and going in and having these long drawn out posts. You got something to say. And I'm taking you to someone that I know in the studio. And we're going to get you out there. You need to be out there doing that instead of just putting it out on Facebook. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So she said, do a little video and I'm coming to get you. And I'm like, this girl, okay, whatever. So I did a little video and we go to the studio. And the next thing I know, he says, okay, what day do you want your show to be on? And I'm like, what? And he was like, he only listened to like a few seconds. He's like, I don't need to listen to anymore. What day do you want your show? And what's the title? And I'm like, okay, well, whatever day you tell me, because I don't work. I'm available. I'm open. And it was born from that night.
Yeah. Now, this is interesting, though, Angela. I'm sure people hearing this, and I love the way you set this up because you talked about, first of all, singing, then you talked about the managing, and then, of course, you led to the podcast. I think for a lot of times, and you and I were having the conversation before we went live here, that a lot of times people have these ideas, right? And they say, you know what? People have always told me I should ... whatever it may be, sing, dance, draw, whatever. Do you think if it wasn't for your daughter that you would be where you are today when it comes to the platform?
No, I don't. I don't, because I would probably still be just sitting on Facebook doing my little comments and whatnot and just going on and fussing at the TV and fussing at MSN Now or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think if she hadn't have pushed me,
Yeah.
to go on and do it and have that confidence. She had the confidence in myself
Yeah.
at that point that I didn't have.
Yeah. That's
And
powerful.
perhaps, perhaps if someone had the confidence in me during the music and during the band, I may have furthered that a little bit more.
Mhm.
But I didn't have anyone that had that confidence in me, I don't think. And so it was easy for me to just walk away from that and walk
Yeah.
away from that.
Right.
Mhm.
I love that, and I'm so glad, again, this is the first time you and I are talking, but I think our audience, even from what you just shared, can get a lot from that, Angela, because I think we all need someone. I know I try to be that in the life of others, someone to encourage people, especially when you see that they have a gift, right? You want to
Mhm.
being able to use that gift. So now that you are where you are today, as you mentioned, of course, you're still on Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You're,
Yes.
you're still there, but now to be able to say you have something of your own, how does that feel?
It feels wonderful. It feels empowering.
Yeah.
I feel like now I can do something about what's going on, that my voice can make a difference.
Mhm.
And I say that because tomorrow I'm actually going to the General Assembly here in Virginia to speak with the legislators and to have my voice heard.
Mhm.
And I believe that if I didn't have this platform, um, that wouldn't be happening. I would never have even thought to do anything like that.
Mhm.
But now I'm taking the steps to get out there and to do something towards correcting some of the issues that we have in the community.
Yeah. It's one thing for us to live in a place, Angela. It's another place for us to be someone who actually thinks that they have something that is necessary. How does it feel to hear from other people how you've inspired them? Not only but just what you're building with the podcast. I've got something to say, but just in
Mhm.
the way you're using your social media presence.
It pushes me to go further. It's like a flame under me.
Hmm.
Yep, it pushes me to go further. And then I know, okay, I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right track. So I can keep on going. I can keep on going.
Love that. The Crazy Kirk Girl, hello to you over there on IG. Glad you could be able to join us. Appreciate the hearts over there on YouTube as well. You guys have any questions for Angela? Make sure you guys put those in the chat as well. So I want to go back here. ESP Presents, hello to you over there on Amazon. She says hello to you as well, Angela. She says,
Hello.
I'm in Virginia area. I'm in Virginia. Which area will you be in? That's a question for you. Which
Oh,
area will you be in?
well, I'm in Richmond. I'm in Richmond, the north side of Richmond. Um, our studio, however, is in
Mhm.
Chesterfield, Virginia.
Got you.
But just link, like I'll give you my information and you can link up with me, and that way you'll know um, different events and whatnot that I'll be at.
Love that, and we're
I'd
definitely
love to
watch
meet you.
yeah, as well. She says, "Okay." Hello to you, Stacy, who connected us. Stacy Thomas is joining us over there on
Hi,
Facebook. She says
Stacy.
hello to you as well. Melissa Banks, also from Mississippi, says hello as well. So I want to talk
Hello.
about the internet because you started this off by talking about Angela about how this all started with Facebook. The
Mhm,
same is true for myself as well. Facebook was my first place, and I started. Then from there, I went to Twitter, and then of course now I think everyone's on Instagram. Some people are on other platforms. I'm also
mhm,
on Threads as well. What was it like for you on Facebook to be just like we have people joining us here on the platform to be able to
mhm.
connect with people literally around the world?
On Facebook, well, I've had positive and I've had negative. I
Okay.
had to learn how to navigate them both, um, to not take it personal.
Mm, yeah.
Because when you're talking, as my grandmother used to say, politics, sex, and religion,
Mm,
it
mm,
can get a little dicey, and not all people um, are going to be polite,
mm,
even in disagreements. So
right.
I've learned how to navigate that, but it's a great platform
Yeah.
to navigate and to get to know other people's um, their thoughts and whatnot.
Yeah. And I think I'm so glad you said that too, Angela, because I think
Mhm.
for anyone who's out there who wants to start doing anything, I think especially in the world we're living in today, they have to prepare themselves for that, right? That not
Right.
everyone's going to like what they do. One, not everyone's
Mhm.
going to agree with whatever it is, and then to be able to not let that stop them. So I'm going to ask you that part when it
Mhm.
comes to the negative, because I think someone can really benefit from this. How
Mhm.
how do you um, help yourself not to take it personal and not to let it stop you? Because you probably know, like I know, Angela, a lot of times people get a negative comment or get not the feedback they want. That makes them just walk away. What helps you to keep it in its place and to keep going?
Well, when it comes to politics, especially this season, when I post political things, I don't read the comments.
Mm,
That's just how I manage it. And how I post it, I post well, and to combat that as well. When I post, I make the choice that only my friends and people associated and people that I have tagged can comment on that post.
mm,
That way, I eliminate some of the people that could or would leave derogatory comments.
mm.
So that's how I manage that.
Got it.
Mhm.
And I think too, in keeping with that same vein, Angela, I think for
Mhm.
anyone, even when it comes to it's so interesting how this conversation all ties together because
Mhm.
for some people who like to sing, right? They may post
Mhm.
videos on Facebook about them singing, and there will be the same thing as what you're talking about. There'll be the
Right.
positives and negatives, but the to have that control is so important. And I love the fact that you said that because that way you're also able to control your own peace of mind when you're
Right.
sharing, knowing who's
Mhm.
available. Let's talk about the other side of
Yeah.
that though, Angela, because I think what happens, and I think you've experienced this, I know I've experienced this, and probably some of our audience, we've written something, we've said something that connects with people in such a way that they
Mhm.
let you know that you've inspired them or motivated them. What has that
Mhm.
been like for you to know that something that you said has that impact and effect on someone?
It's mind blowing to know that I could ever touch anyone that way.
Mm,
It's mind blowing. Um, because like I said, I never thought that I would have that gift. And that's when what I said, it was never my plan, it was God's plan. So I know that everything that I'm doing now, um, it's God led. And when someone reaches out to me to do something, I actually have to pray about it and make that discernment as as to whether it's of God or not. Because if it's not, I can't do it. So when someone lets me know that I have affected them that way, then I know for sure that I've gotten the assignment right.
love that. And I think having that reinforcement is so important. I want to say for those who are just tuning in, welcome. You're watching Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live, but we are simulcasting is also on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and on IG. We have Angela Ingram joining us today. She's the host of I've Got Something to Say, the podcast, but also she's building a platform as well. I was just talking to a friend of mine today, Angela, about the branding and realizing that we are our own brand, whether we see
Yeah.
ourselves as that we are not. What has that been like for you to know that even though you're building this podcast, it's called I've Got Something to Say, that you
Mhm.
are building the Angela Ingram brand as well?
Um, that it hasn't really sunk in yet
Okay.
because I've been told so many times, this is your business. And I'm like, I don't have a business. I just have a show. It's just a podcast.
Right, right.
And and they're like, girl, you have a business. This
Mhm.
is your business. This is your brand. And I'm like, okay, okay. So I'm still working through that
You're
because
working through it,
it's
got it.
it hasn't sunk in yet, Cyrus.
Yeah. I know, I get it. I totally I think it does take time. I think especially Angela, because it's something that you love, and I think we don't I've been there
Mhm.
too, so I totally
It's like a
understand.
hobby to
Yeah, yeah,
me.
yeah. But, it kinda goes to that saying, right? I'm sure you've
Mhm.
heard it too. I know we say it down here, "Find something you love to do and you never work a day in your life." And it's
Yeah.
like it feels like you're just playing in some
Mhm.
respects. But again, I think too, to respect it though, the way that you have been able to, like, and again, setting boundaries, which I hope
Mhm.
our audience caught that, because I think a lot of times we don't think about, Angela, that we don't have to see everything. We don't
Right.
have to read everything. I was watching,
No.
the master class, that Kris Jenner did, for masterclass, and then her daughter Kim Kardashian did, and both of them had very differing opinions about comments. Kris Jenner said she reads her comments because it's
Mhm.
feedback for her, but also it kind of lets her know where people are. Kim says she doesn't read comments because she doesn't want
Mhm.
that negative, energy. She said, if you accept the good, you have to be able to accept the bad, which I get that point too.
Right.
So to the point that you were just saying though,
Mhm.
because it is something that you love, do you think that's what makes it easier for you to keep doing it? Because I think for a lot of people, when they start thinking about, okay, this is work,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
takes thought. Do you think the fact that you do have the feeling about it that you do, that's what makes you want to keep doing it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Um, and to that extent, even when the snow was coming down, when Monday was approaching, I wanted to go to the studio and do my show.
Mm,
Didn't matter that it was snowing, I was gonna figure out a way.
mm.
Um, but studio was closed. So it was
Got
kind of out of my hands. But when I was working as a nurse, the thought of having to go to work and it was snowing, I didn't have that same passion.
yeah,
So yeah, I think it's definitely like you said, if you're doing what you love, it's not work.
yeah. So do you see yourself this year then being able to build on it, or do you like the lane that you've kind of built for yourself? Do you see you being able to include other things in it? Because I noticed when I was prepping for this, I think music is still in some ways a part of this, right?
It is a little bit.
Okay.
I still interview um, musicians
Mhm.
and vocalists that I help manage and whatnot. So I still have the musical connections. I still
Mhm.
promote um, events that promoters in our area are still putting on. So I still have those connections, and so I use my platform um, to help elevate them as well.
Yeah,
And I see myself expanding too.
got it. Got it.
Hmm.
Spiritual Sunbeam 2020. Hello to you, Jacqueline. Good to see you over there on IG. Shonda Trent, hello to you over there on IG as well. Daniela, hello to you. Danielle, I'm going to get this right one day. Is it Danielle H or Daniela Music? Let me know in the comment section because I'm not sure if the H is a part of the first name or if it's just your initial there, Danielle H or Daniela Music. Let me know. Jacqueline says over on IG, Angela, when I
Hmm.
lose the love and it feels like work, I lose interest. So I have to love what I do for it to work. I never work while miserable because it helps no one, not my clients or anyone. I totally agree with you, Jacqueline. I'm the same
Amen.
way. It kind of goes to what we were talking about earlier, Angela, about
Hmm.
the fun. I mean, for me, if I don't enjoy it, I don't do it. That's kind of my mentality as well. So,
Right.
so what should our audience be on the lookout for as you kind of are going throughout building? I've got something to say. I love the fact that you're able to take your other love, Angela, which is being able to help promote and bring that into your own platform. But what else should we look out for this year?
Well, I am a new media personality, media correspondent for Swag Her.
Oh, good.
So I'll be doing a little bit over there.
Okay.
And I have my vlog, which is keeping it transparent, honey bun. So that's I'm trying to keep that as just a little playful spot, little
Okay.
playful videos where we talk about anything, but we keep it kind of light. So that's what I'm trying to do with that because it's enough politics over there on I've got something to
I got
say.
something to
So
say. Okay, got it.
yes.
Love that. So I love the expansion. So Wanda, hello to you
Mhm.
over there on Facebook. Makita, how you doing? Makita Smith. Good to see you over there on YouTube. Glad you could be able to join us as well. Well, I'm excited about all the great things coming up. I think it's pronounced Daniel. Daniel, hello to you over there on IG. Glad you could be able to join us as well. Angela, I'm glad we got a chance to connect. I should let our audience know that Angela's going to be a part of our March, April issue of Conversations the magazine as well. We're going to be able to continue our conversation there. But Angela, let our audience know, how can they stay connected with you?
Okay. You can connect with me on Facebook, Angela Ingram. Also on Facebook, I've got Something to Say podcast. And then on Instagram, it's Poextasy, Poextasy. I believe it was is that underscore?
Let me go
That
back
line?
and see here for you.
That was it, y'all?
Actually, it's all together. Poextasy 1968. It's all together,
Okay.
and then the backslash. Yeah, the
Okay.
backslash. Yeah.
In the backslash
Yeah. Hmm.
on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah. Well, Angela, so glad we got a chance to connect. Congratulations to you on the success of the building of the podcast, but also the platform, and looking
Thank
forward to our next chat
you.
together.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, glad to do it. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb Presents, whether you're joining us on the Amazon side or through our social media. Until next time, make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye bye.